Hello friends, myself Poonam Lade and today I am going to start a topic of Big 5 model. Big 5 model is the personality traits model. We are going to study the personality behavior and how this Big 5 model can help us in our management or in our organization. Big 5 model was a model to study the relationship between personality and academic behavior. These are the researchers have studied the relationships between large number of verbal descriptors related to personality traits. There are many employees and many workers are working in a organization, and the all persons have their own personality. This personality behavior we have to study in the Big 5 model. There are many peoples who are having the personality of anger, personality of good character, personality of behaving in a responsible manner. All these are the personality behavior which can be studied in Big 5 model. What is the use of studying the Big 5 model is it affects the perception and behavior. Whatever the perception and whatever the behavior of the people, it can be studied in this model. As shown in this figure, there are 5 personality traits: openness to experience, consciousness, extraversion and introversion, agreeableness, neuroticism. This is the 5-factor model, which is said as Big 5 model. In this, the nature of a person can also be hereditary or can it be environmentally. Some persons have prenatal environment nature. Some persons has some behavior can be postnatal environment. But the Big 5 model, we are going to study the personality traits of all these 5 models. First is openness to experience is one of the model in which human personality is described. It may the subject only says that openness to experience means the person is involved in openness, that active mind, sensitivity, inner feelings is expressed, adventurous, and these are all the personalities which are included in the openness to experience. It is the degree of curious, imaginative, artistic, playful, and creative. The second is consciousness. It is the degree in which a person is dependable, organized, through perseverant and honest. This type of people are very responsible, careful, neat and organized. They are not irresponsible. They are very conscious about carelessness, impulsiveness, disorganized and lacking in this self disciplined. So consciousness is the person who are ready to take the responsibilities enthusiastically. Third is extraversion and introversion. This degree is of the person is in extraversion and extraversion. The person is talkative, energetic in behavior. It reflect and reserved behavior. And whereas in introversion, the person is reserved, cautious, and have few relationships. In extroversion, the person tries to speak with other peoples and it expresses feelings and he makes relationships more. Whereas in introversion, the person is very few in making very few relationships. Agreeableness. The word only says that the personality trait that is an individual which behave characteristics that are perceived as sympathetic, cooperative, warm and considerate. He is very cooperative and socially harmonized. The person of agreeableness is very concerned with his own needs. Neuroticism. Neuroticism is an emotional stability function. The person who is emotionally stable, is having such feelings as anxiety, worry, fear, anger, frustration, jealousness. These are all the some of the mood swings is or loneliness is the personality traits of neuroticism. In this figure, we can say that extraversion introversion is given as friendliness, greenness, assertiveness, activity. Agreeableness is trust, morality. Consciousness is self-efficient, orderliness. Neuroticism is anxiety and anger. Depression. Openness to experience is imaginative. These are the key. These are the points which is included in the person's personality trait. And this is also one of the figure in which the personality has been given. Openness to experience, emotional stability comes under neuroticism, agreeableness, consciousness, extraversion and introversion. What are the advantages of Big Five model? The model is very useful in categorizing, profiling the people. If the HR or if the interview is going on, the person can identify which trait of personality is the person coming. So this Big Five model knowledge can help to give the profile designation as per his personality trait. What are the disadvantages? If it is not encompasses of all the different personality traits. Some people may have poor predictors of job performance as compared to personality traits, but heterogeneously it is internally fairly. Some personality traits have 5 factors, not enough to adequately encompass all the different personality traits. There are many peoples who can have a different types of personalities. Some may have extraversion and some as well as openness to experience also. So it may be a confusing. We can compare the personality traits in the Big Five model, and it can be useful to give the profiling for that job in the organization, which can make a common errors, which can avoid a common errors in the organization. I think so. I can give the best examples of personality traits like in family, school, peers, cultures. There are also a postnatal environment where we can have a personality, in which stage our personality tries to develop. These are the examples and advantages and disadvantages of personality traits. Hope so you like this video. Thank you.